Now for the rest of the story. Wow, I need to turn the light on to read this. Y'all think I'm a nut for wanting to do space mining? Check this out. 2 spacecrafts will create solar eclipse on demand. No, you can't see them from Earth. The European Space Agency's Proba 3 satellites look to create artificial solar eclipses that will allow astronomers to better study the sun's elusive corona or outermost layer of its atmosphere. Well, that was hard to read. On Earth, total solar eclipses are a relatively rare celestial phenomenon. Months often pass between them, and even when astronomers and stargazers have to travel around the globe to witness them. For spectators, total solar eclipses, such as the one that dazzled millions in April across North America, represent moments to be awed by the majesty of our solar system. For scientists, eclipses offer fleeting opportunities to unveil mysteries of our sun. Now, dual spacecraft set to launch Thursday from India are about to embark on a multi-year mission in hopes of creating what the European Space Agency is calling solar eclipse on demand. Even looks weird to me because I'm wearing the glasses. By becoming the first spacecraft to ever fly in precise formation, the Proba 3 vehicles will be able to study the sun's elusive outermost layers known as the corona. While in formation, one of the satellites will block the very face of the sun from the other. The second to observe a ghostly surrounding atmosphere for a prolonged period of time. No, the human-made eclipse will not be visible to us here on Earth. Ha! Fake out. Bait and switch. It's not actually bait and switch. But with luck, the images, even video of the stunning display may one day beam its way back down. This guy doesn't know how to write. I swear to God, I'm just reading what he's saying here. It doesn't make sense. Here's what we know about the ESA eclipse-making Proba 3 mission. How to watch Proba 3 launch, blah, blah, blah. We don't care about the launch of this stuff. It is kind of cool. Launch will be covered by the Indian Space Organization, ISRO, and can be watched via ESA Web TV on ISRO's YouTube channel. Oh, they got a YouTube channel. We'll be able to watch it. The ISR YouTube channel. The ISR broadcast is expected to begin around 5 a.m. Thursday, yesterday, I guess. When will the Proba 3 satellites create the solar eclipse? The Proba 3 satellites will take about 4 months to reach their orbital destination, which is about 60,000 kilometers from above the Earth, while flying about 150 kilometers apart, about 93 miles. The pair of spacecraft will align themselves in such a way that the front of the sun is to cast a shadow from one to the other, blocking the blinding light, mimicking a natural solar eclipse that occurs when the moon passes between the sun and the Earth. The eclipse effect will open up sustainable views of the sun's faint surrounding corona, allowing a second craft to use a suite of onboard sensors to collect data and photograph the inner regions of the corona, according to the ESA. They got some cool pictures, but it ain't going to show here. While terrestrial solar eclipses last for mere minutes, the cosmic artificial eclipse will allow for 6 hours of uninterrupted study time. Wow. That's like what you get, like 3 seconds maybe every solar eclipse to study this. They're getting 6 hours. So that's what 3 seconds. That's 20 eclipses per minute. 1,200 per hour times 6. 7,200 eclipses they're going to be able to figure out here by using this. Hey, what's up, Mike? The mission is supposed to last 2 years. Veiled in the massive star's bright light, the sun's corona only beam becomes visible during total eclipses, which is among the only times astronomers can conduct observations normally impossible. That's why they're launching satellites to do the fake eclipses, that they'll be able to study the corona. The difficulty in observing the corona is why atmospheric layer to this day carries a high degree of mystery. Astronomers, for instance, still don't understand why the corona is significantly hotter than the sun itself. The outermost layers are able to reach temperatures of 1.8 million degrees Fahrenheit compared to the 10,000 degrees measured for the interior surface of the sun. That is interesting. Proba 3 satellites will also study coronal mass ejections, clouds of plasma discharge particles, which drive much of the space weather that is increasingly impacting Earth amid a peak 11-year solar cycles. By the way, solar cycles are 11 years. They started observing them in 1755. There is another pseudoscience off of them. This gentleman, what's his name? He's on these shows. He seems to think it's a science, but it's still, they don't have enough information to call it a science. They're still gathering the information from solar cycles, from the 11-year solar cycles. The solar cycles are 11 years, they're not 100 years. But this study of this other type of science that studies the effects of the 11-year solar cycles that have been measured since 1755 are only used to check the temperature or displacement of heat into the water and our air. And it's a different type of science. It's not a solar science. It's a science based off of the solar cycles. Count Derpiller, that's the guy. He's a little confused in the head about science. Keeps talking crap. Probe 3 is just two latest in a series of missions. Man, this guy does not know how to write. He's got just two in the latest series, but he's got it. Probe 3 is just two latest in a series of missions under the Probe 3 banner from the ESA. This guy writes too proper English. Must be a computer. Probe 1, an Earth observation satellite launched in 2001, followed the sun, observing Probe 2 in 2009. Earth imaging Probe 5 launched in 2012. Well, why are they launching Probe 3? Why did they skip Probe 3? But anyhow, that's the news. They are actually, India and the Europe, in correlation with the European Space Agency, is launching satellites to go about 60,000 kilometers above the Earth, so that one satellite can block and make an artificial eclipse while the other satellite moves in position, so they can study the corona of the sun. And they'll have like every 6 hours of study time is about the same as 7,200 eclipses. So they're going to gain a lot of information. I did not know that the corona of the sun was 1.8 million degrees Fahrenheit when the internal temperature of the sun's only 10,000 degrees. That is very interesting, and they'll learn a lot of science off of it. Well, I wanted to keep this short. Just wanted to bring y'all a little video. Thanks, Mike, for stopping by. You guys have a great evening, and I shall talk to you later, if not Sunday, on my live stream. Have a good day.